Our feet play a critical role in how we maintain balance and control movement. This is why we want to focus on waking up our feet for optimal movement and performance. I'm going to take you through the activation series using the Ignite Neuro Ball. Grab your Ignite and let's start by placing it on the floor. We want to start with a 30-second foot roll. As you're doing this, I want you to be very light in the pressure under your feet. We are thinking of this as a way to bring that texture and that stimulation to the nerves and to the circulation. So it is a way for us to initially start to warm up our feet. After 30 seconds on one foot, we will switch and start to bring that warming up and that stimulation to the other foot. After 30 seconds on the other side, we're going to open the ball. So here we will place the ball on the floor with the seam facing up. Take your heel and you're going to push straight down on that seam. It's going to start to split the ball open. Here we will split. We'll place the two domes on the floor. And for now, you will take the cryo core and put it to the side, as this will not be used during the activation series. Our next step is that we are going to think of the foot and we're just stepping and warming it up. So we're just putting pressure, almost like we're marching in place. Now bringing a little bit more pressure to the feet. So we're waking up those muscles. You could think along the center, like a center axis of the foot. And we're walking from the heel through the middle arch to the ball of the foot. If you want to go a little bit to the outside or to the inside of the arch, you could do that as well. But we're just doing a 30-second stepping to wake up the foot. Now, if you want to do one foot at a time, because it's too much pressure with the 2 feet, you could absolutely do that and then switch sides after 30 seconds. From here, we're going into our classic 5-point foot release. If you're not familiar with the Neuro Ball Classic Foot Release, it's based off of 5 points. I'm going to show those points now, and then know that we are holding 20-second pressure on each of the 5 points. Your first point is going to be in the center of your heel. Point number 2 is in the middle of the arch. Point 3 is in the ball of the foot. Point number 4 is your outside arch. Point number 5 is your inside arch. So we are going to start at position number 1, which is at your heel. Carefully step onto the dome. Now I'm showing you both feet at the same time, but based off of your comfort level, you of course could do 1 foot at a time and then repeat on the other side. As we stand here, if you can nice and relax, soft knees. If you want to do a little bit of a sway, you could do that as well. And then after 20 seconds, we are going to step back, drop the heel down, and now we are in position number 2. We are in the center of our arch, nice and relaxed. And then after 20 seconds here, we're going to go forward to the ball of the foot. And as we stand here, if you look down at your feet, I want you to see that you have this widening of your forefoot. You should be able to see the knuckle of your foot popping up. And then from here, we're going to go to position number 4. For this one, if you want to reach down, there will be a bump on the side of your foot. I want you to go right behind that bump. There's a very specific tendon that we are trying to target that is right behind that bump. And that tendon actually connects to your IT band. So if you feel that sensation go a little higher, that's why. From here, 20 seconds, we'll go to the final point, which is number 5. Number 5 is going to be along your inside arch, and it's a little bit closer towards your big toe. I like to really spread my toes, soften the knees, and if you want, you can start to push your feet into the side of the dome. 20 seconds here, and then carefully step off, and we're now going to progress into our toes. For here, you're going to hold each of these points for about 10 seconds, starting with the big toe. Your big toe is going to extend up. And then in this position, if you can bend your knees slightly, keep the heel on the floor. And now I'm getting an ankle stretch as well. And our Achilles, which is part of our ankle, runs into our plantar fascia that actually attaches to our toes. So this is all connected through that big toe. After 10 seconds here, we'll shift slightly and we will hit our little toes, 2, 3, 4. Similar, bending the knee, 10 seconds here. And then finally, let's move to our smaller toes, 5 and 4. Knee bent, nice and relaxed. Enjoy that stimulation. Now the stimulation is bringing circulation to our toes, which is great. And then carefully climb off of that. The final area that we are going to release is based off of splitting the foot into 3 zones. 1 at the heel, 2 at the middle of the foot, 3 at the ball of the foot. For this, we're going to bring the 2 domes together. And as they're together, this will give now a unique release. I'm going to start with my right foot and I'm stepping in zone number 1. My other foot feels nice and stable and I get to control the amount of pressure. I am holding here for 10 seconds and then we will move back to zone number 2, which is in the middle of the foot. Holding here, and then finally into zone 3. And then let's switch sides. Zone 1, which is in the heel. Always have good placement on the other foot. And then move to zone 2. You get a good stimulation of both the inside and the outside of the foot at the exact same time. And then finally into zone 3. And then good, carefully step off of that. Now, the Ignite Activation Series is perfect for before your movement, before your workout, before you go for a run, or it is perfect at the start of your day. If you only have a few moments, then definitely hit the 5-point foot release. That is one of the quickest and most effective ways to wake up your feet.